There really are angels in our community, and the Angel Charity for Children is at it again. Their latest beneficiary is El Grupo Youth Cycling.
Steve Wilson and Christian Santa Cruz from El Grupo join us now to tell us how Angel Charity is helping them this year and what they're all about. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Big accomplishment.
That is pretty amazing. But before we get into how Angel Charity is helping you this year and what you're going to do with the money, let's talk about El Grupo as a whole.
Okay, it's a wonderful youth cycling group that was started about 10 years ago here in Tucson. Started with 5 kids from City High School, and it's grown to approximately 30 now. And the kids have gotten faster each year, and these guys are actually going to go represent the United States and Canada.
Wow, so is it like a Tour de France kind of thing going on, but obviously different?
It's the Nations Cup, which is there's 7 races held around the world. This is the only one that's held in the Americas.
Okay.
There are 24 youth representing the United States. 1/4 of them are right here.
Oh, wow.
Holy cow, so did you have to qualify?
Yes.
Okay.
These guys are all pretty fast.
And what does it mean to qualify?
Well, they have to go to selection camps, and
Okay.
they get observed by some of the national coaches, and they pick these guys out as all some of the very best.
And talk about the work that you guys put in as far as getting faster, training, things like that.
Well, it takes a lot of training. Like we have a plan. You have like weeks on, like going hard. We have intervals. It's a lot of training.
Because you have to be able to balance it out, because it is such hard work.
Yeah, and try to have weeks where we recover. There's some weeks where we have do 18 hours, and then some weeks we just do a couple rides.
Wow, and Steve, you mentioned fast.
Yes.
Several times. Okay, put it in perspective for us. What does fast actually mean?
Well, you or I might ride a bicycle maybe 10 or 15 miles an hour.
Okay.
These guys ride more like 30.
Wow, so you guys are flying. Totally flying. So I could be in my car going 35 and you'd be like,
They'd be right beside you.
Right. Waving.
Pretty much.
When we talk about the impact it has on the cycling, talk about the impact on the community. Because there's more to it than just riding bikes.
Sure. And, it's a number of the youth that come to the group are from underserved parts of the community and don't necessarily have a particular direction in their life and need some assistance. And this is something that gives them focus and opportunity. They learn a lot about themselves. They learn they're capable of a lot more than they thought they were. They learn about teamwork. And one thing in cycling is that a group working together can always beat an individual.
Right.
It happens every time. You see it in the Tour de France, and you'll see it with these guys.
And so do you have to have any sort of experience to join the group?
No?
No, just an interest and a passion.
Yeah, we'll even provide the bicycle.
Really? So that's, I'm assuming, where organizations like Angel Charity can step in, because you
Sure.
said that cycling, you go to a lot of some of the underprivileged communities and things like that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of cyclists in town that donate fantastic equipment, and a lot of these guys get to ride some really nice bikes that are donated by people who have, make their hand-me-downs as they get better bikes. And they learn how to assemble the bikes and put them together as well.
And Tucson's a very bike-friendly community, so I got to imagine the support has been pretty strong.
Absolutely.
When you look at, we talk about bikes like this and the donations, because these aren't cheap. These aren't your Huffies from the store. There's a little bit more to it than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are like, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 bikes.
Right.
Wow, and plus all of the gear, too.
Oh, yeah, and you got to have a snappy-looking kit, too.
Yeah, you do. I mean, that is part of cycling, isn't it? I mean, every cyclist you see on the streets is they've got the coolest outfits. It's like, I almost want to start a clothing line for cyclists. So I think it would skyrocket.
Well, it helps when they're like 3 or 4% body fat, too.
I know, seriously. Seriously.
And now let's talk about Angel Charities and how they've stepped in and how they've really helped you guys.
Sure. So one of the things we've learned by doing critical masses with the Living Streets Alliance and putting on our summer bike camps is there's a lot of youth. These kids start when they're like 13. There's a lot of younger kids that would like to have an opportunity to get involved in cycling. And so we proposed an additional group to El Grupo called El Grupito for the kids that are 8 to 12 years old. And that's where we asked for additional money to start that organization. And that's something we're looking to do with the money from Angel Charity starting next year.
Wow, so that includes getting smaller bikes, obviously, for the little kids, and helmets. And
hiring additional coaches, administrative support, putting together a curriculum, a program, all those things together.
And Christian, give us quickly your elevator pitch for all of our audience out there watching. Why should they sign their kids up for El Grupo?
Well, it's a great program. You learn a lot. You learn teamwork, responsibility, and you have fun too. So pretty good.
And you stay in shape, right?
Stay in
The most
shape.
important thing.
Yeah.
It should all be so long.
Get your exercise.
Right. Exactly. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and congratulations. And we wish you so much luck in your big competition coming up.
Yeah.
Good luck, guys. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
And to learn more about the Angel Charity, you can call 326-3686 or go online to angelcharity.org. Again, to learn how Angel Charity is helping El Grupo, you can call 326-3686 or go online to Angel Charity.
Still ahead on the Morning Blend, we'll have a live performance from Jacob Acosta.
And right after the break, we'll hear about one vet's experience on the front lines in the Gulf War. That's right after this.